Hello and welcome to Are You Not Entertained? I'm Daniel.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm James.
And we are continuing our coverage of The Mandalorian Season 2 with Episode 3.
Yep. The Heiress.
The Heiress apparently.
Yeah. This one was actually directed by Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah, we noticed that too. Yeah, nice.
Guest director there, which is cool.
Yep, that is cool. Good for her.
And this one kind of follows suit with the previous two of having things that long-standing Star Wars fans are going to recognize and find awesome, and throwing in people that you might not have expected to see and getting excited about it.
Yeah.
The heiress herself, Katie Sackhoff, Starbuck from Battlestar Galactica, was in this one.
Ah, I didn't remember the name.
Yeah. So that was awesome to see her. I was a little bit surprised there. But
yeah. Fair.
It was also cool to kind of get some variety on the different kinds of Mandalorians that are out there.
Yeah. I'm not, I guess, super up on the lore or whatever, but I did find it very interesting that there are different, I guess, sects of Mandalorian.
Right.
Yeah, they all have different ideologies, and
yeah,
it was interesting to see maybe our lead Mandalorian start to question just a little bit.
Maybe there isn't just one way.
Right. Maybe not such a dogmatic way.
This is a way.
Yep.
But
it is. And the other way is we change our minds and we trick you into do stuff and then, kill our way through it.
And maybe this is a setup for the evolution of the Mandalorian, so we finally can see Pedro Pascal's face for once.
Maybe. It is a possibility.
A season and a half into it, and we won't even, and nobody even knows what the main character looks like underneath that helmet, which I think is a great thing. I think they've done a great job of it, but I also feel like at some point in time that will be a reveal worth having.
Yeah, definitely. And I think this is another episode that's pretty action-packed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very.
So it does further the general arc of finding more Mandalorians, but again, sort of standalone-ish. We see one mission, they complete it, and then he goes on his way.
Yep.
Yeah, this one was very fast-paced. Lots of action, not a lot of standing around chit-chatting, trying to find answers to things or planning or anything like that. It was, hey, I'm here, I'm looking for these people. Oh, these people will take you there. Those people try to kill you. New people come and save you, and now you're hanging out with the new people and taking over ships.
Yeah. It felt like a short episode, even though it wasn't, just because it was so continuous that by the time the episode was over, wow, that was quick.
Exactly. It did.
Plus, we got to see a super awesome, walker crane.
Yeah, that was cool.
That thing was dope.
I was wondering, I was like, how are they going to get him out of the water now?
Right.
Well, that answered that question.
Yeah.
And his ship has seen much, much, much better days.
Yeah.
I think he's either going to have to get a real overhaul or get a new ship.
Yeah, the Razor Crest is looking pretty rough.
Yeah. What's left of it is looking rough.
Yeah. And another episode where the child isn't necessarily the big feature.
Mm-hmm.
He's in there some, and he's crucial in the very beginning, but then he leaves him to be babysat again, and off he goes.
Yeah.
Which I think is good. I mean, the child's interesting, but I'm more interested in what's going on with the child than actually watching the child on screen.
Right. Unless he's eating stuff.
Yeah. Which we get the scene of him eating whatever little tentacles there at the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I guess he got to also witness life, right?
Yeah.
So the things that he was eating, he saw a new life come from, and I guess played with the little tadpole
Mm-hmm.
for a little bit.
I so thought he was going to try to eat the tadpole right in front of the parents.
I did too.
I
Yeah.
was expecting that.
I guess he also sort of got to almost experience death in the beginning.
Yeah. Wow.
Whenever they punted him and his little carrier into the mouth of the beast.
And that was
Yeah,
another
it
thing.
wasn't,
I did not see the carrier
wasn't very
close.
I did right before his mouth closed.
Yeah.
Okay. I was curious if that was something that actually was shown on screen or whether it was just an assumption.
Yeah, no, you can see it start to close because it has like the inner doors that close first and then a set on the outside.
Gotcha.
Yeah. His little hover carrier didn't fare too well either. So
Yeah, that thing's gone now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of destruction.
Yeah. There were a couple things that I definitely wanted to bring up.
Sure.
First and foremost, does it not look like the Imperial ship captain and pilots have Tic Tacs, or not Tic Tacs, but like gum packages on their chest?
I didn't notice that.
The little red and blue dots on there. It straight up looks like a package of gum on there.
Oh. Well,
Which, okay, I guess that was just me. But more importantly, we found out that he's going to go see a Jedi.
yeah. Well, hopefully it's a Jedi. Yeah, I guess you'll see once we get there.
Well, they did say the name Ahsoka,
Okay.
who is a very popular character from the what is it? The cartoon, the Clone Wars.
I haven't seen that, so
Yeah,
that would be
and
why I didn't recognize the name.
a big fan favorite, and really big spoiler alerts. I don't know if it was 100% confirmed or not, but there is the rumor that Rosario Dawson is going to be playing her.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that would be good. I like Rosario Dawson.
And bringing her into the Star Wars world, not only the actress Rosario Dawson, but also Ahsoka, is kind of a big deal because people have loved her forever, and she's never really gotten her time to shine on screen.
Well, there you go.
I mean, other than the Clone Wars, that's on screen, but it's not live action.
Maybe it's Disney doing something right.
Yeah.
Or really John Favreau, but you know.
Yeah. Well, but again, with how this season especially has gone with, we'll go here and you'll find what you're looking for. And he hasn't yet. So
Right.
Mm-hmm.
a little skeptical if it'll be next episode or another couple down the line.
Or the final episode.
Right.
Right.
We
Maybe
will see.
cliffhanger.
Yeah, exactly.
We
Well,
also got
cool,
to
though.
find more about the Darksaber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is actually supposed to be in the possession of Bo-Katan,
Yeah, I think that's how.
Katie Sackhoff's
I think that's how you say it.
Mandalorian character.
Yeah. It's like the Arkenstone.
All right. So we know Moff Gideon is
Stolen
running
it.
around with a stolen sword.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
The guy that farts for the dark side.
I'm sure he does it all for the dark side, Daniel. You're not completely wrong.
Anyway, the guy that fights for the dark side actually is using a weapon that was stolen. So yeah, that's not entirely surprising or out of character.
Right.
Oh boy. Anyway.
But yeah, I thought this was another great episode. Loved it. It added a bunch to the possibilities for the rest of the season, but still had an interesting arc within its own episode. And that's kind of what you want from a episode 3 out of 8.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
And maybe we'll get to see some of that thing in action because really all we've seen of it is when he cut himself out of the wreckage at the end of last season.
Yeah, out of the TIE Fighter.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that might be cool too. We'll actually get some, other than blasters, kind of get some Jedi weapons.
Yeah. Maybe we'll finally see some real lightsabers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's becoming more and more of a possibility.
Right. We're hearing rumblings of the Jedi.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Well, was there anything else we wanted to cover?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, hopefully you loved our coverage of episode 3 of The Mandalorian as much as you loved the episode. If you did, please go online and like and subscribe and join us next time on Were You Not Entertained?